Welcome to Neyland Stadium, one of the biggest and most beautiful settings in all of college football. This big crowd ready to roar. They know when the Volunteers run through that tee, it's showtime. And a rivalry like this is what makes college football great. Yeah, the tradition and the history, but right here, right now, there's great intensity. This is why these guys came to these schools to play in games like this. As we'll see the number 6 team in the country, the Georgia Bulldogs, taking on the third-ranked team, the Tennessee Volunteers. 3A Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, here in the booth with Kirk Herbstreit. I think we've talked long enough, Kirk. Let's get this game going. Will kick it away to start us off. Fielded in the end zone. It's Staley. He'll be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. First down here for this offense. On the carry, he's heading left. And the sophomore able to bring him down quickly.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound, and it's really solid defense on that play.
Back to pass. It's Ayamaleva. Catch made on the right side. Breaking free at the 35. And a big game before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs.
Boy, great throw and a first down for Tennessee, and they are in business. This quarterback is playing well, and, you know, Chris, they are able to recruit the nation when it comes to quarterback play because of the history and tradition they have. Started really with Peyton Manning, but has worked its way through. Think about T. Martin, won the national title in '98. Hendon Hooker, what he did a few years ago. Go back to Josh Dobbs. Boy, they've had some great quarterbacks that have played here.
And the defense able to hold him there to a short gain. But Kirk, you played in plenty of rivalry games. How do they feel different from the others?
Well, Chris, rivalry games, and depending on who the coach is, this is a game you think about all year. You know, you're working out in the weight room. You're doing drills and summer two-a-days. Everything is focused on getting to this game and playing your very best.
Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. And that pass rush has trapped him. It's a sack.
It just looked like the quarterback was holding on to the ball a bit too long that time. Allowed the defense to be able to get the pressure, and they come up with the first sack of the game.
Looking to throw it on third and very long. That deep shot is caught for a big gain. And that big gain moves the ball across midfield all the way to about the 36. The Volunteers pick up enough yardage to get a fresh set of downs. The shotgun handoff here. And he's able to find some running room. Nice pickup.
Great job by the offensive line here, opening up some holes and giving the running back room to run on first down. Plays like this can open up the playbook for the play caller, allow him to make that defense think, are they going to run? Maybe play action, maybe throw the ball downfield.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Takes the handoff again. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. Well, that was that excellent linebacker with a clear path just running downhill quickly.
You know, I think one of the great things about watching this guy play all year is his vision. He just has great instincts. That time the defensive line ate up all the linemen, freed up the linebacker to get into the backfield, and the result is a tackle for a loss for the backer.
They make the stop just short of the marker. It's going to be fourth down and inches to go. So on their first possession of the game, the offense stays on the field, and they'll go for it. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. So 1st and 10, that's a costly mistake by the defense on fourth down. They'll hand it off. Run it up the middle, but stuffed for no gain.
That's a great play all around by this defense. Your first-level defenders hold their own at the point of attack, allowing the second and third-level players to roam free and make the tackle close to the line of scrimmage.
Now it's second down here. The linebacker shifting around now. A pop pass on the jet sweep. And he's brought down, but he does have enough for the first down.
The defense has got to do a much better job here of adjusting to the pre-snap motion. They just kind of stayed in place, and it gave the receiver plenty of room there to make a nice play.
And the Vols looking to finish the drive here. It's first and goal. Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. And he makes it into the end zone. Touchdown, Volunteers. But they'll try to add to the lead now with a PAT. PAT makes it 7-0. Kickoff team has come on the field now to send this one away. And the fair catch signaled for and taken. It's early, but this crowd is fired up. Listen to this noise here. This is going to be tough for the visitors today. Breaking free at the 35.
Whew, how about that offensive line? That's just getting a hat on a hat, opening just enough room for the back to be able to get through there for a big gain.
It's a strong run, keeps the drive going. First down now. That's a design quarterback keeper. He stopped just short of that first down marker, inches away from it. And remember, the last time these teams met, it came right down to the wire.
Well, Chris, there's so many great rivalry games that we all look forward to every single year. But with these two teams, it just always seems to be a tight matchup.
They flip it to him on the jet sweep. And he's tackled, but only after picking up a first down.
You know, to me, Chris, with this offense, it's almost an extension of their running game. You put the receiver out in motion, you flip the ball out to him, out to the outside, let him do what he does best, which is use his instincts, and he picks up a first down.
And the defense smothers him for no gain. The Bulldogs hustle to the line to run the hurry-up. So the offense calls a timeout here. That's their first of the half.
Timeout, Georgia.
Offense showing a bunch formation now. It's a toss play to the right.
You know, a toss play just starts with the offensive line, whether or not they can set the edge on the outside, whether it's a tackle or a tight end in that same direction. If they do that, you're going to have positive yards. If you can't set that edge, the play's going to blow up.
Listen to the crowd energy here in the early going. This is a tough environment for visitors. And the quarterback tucks it and takes off as a design run. A note for the first, but still going. The freshman brought down after a nice run.
Man, when your quarterback can run the football like this, it puts so much pressure on the defense. The defense coordinator spent all week preparing his unit to be able to stop this offense. But when this quarterback's able to pull it down and pick up yards like that, it's an extra headache for the defense to have to deal with.
Using the ground game here. Tailback has the handoff. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. Offense stops the clock with their second timeout to talk strategy. Offense getting set for a second down here to begin the quarter. And it looks like the quarterback's going to run it.
These quarterbacks today in the college game are so athletic. They can beat you with their arm, obviously. Just when you think you have them figured out, they tuck the ball and go. I'd expect this defense to put in a spy to keep this quarterback from running.
So now it's 3rd and short from the 23. Potential 4-down territory. Let's see what the 3rd down call is. He's got a lane. Can he make the end zone? And he'll make it in for the score. Touchdown, Georgia.
This is such a well-designed play here, Chris. The offensive line opens things up initially, but you can see the speed of the back and the effort by the receivers not to be selfish. These guys are blocking downfield. That's why he got that ball to the end zone.
Now they line up to kick the extra point. And it's up and good. Kickoff team is on the field to boot this one away. Bringing it out. It's Staley. Ball spotted at the 17. Would have been better off just taking a knee. And Tennessee's high-powered offense is back out on the field. The last possession, they really had the passing game clicking. Move right down the field for a touchdown. Hit just as he throws the ball. And the pass is intercepted. A takeaway for the defense. Going to take it all the way in. Pick 6. Touchdown, Bulldogs.
Hey, everybody's going to celebrate this interception by this defensive back, and he made a great play jumping on it. But let's not forget why he was able to make that play. Quarterback got hit as he was releasing the ball. That's what put the ball up into the air and allowed them to come up with that interception for a touchdown.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with a PAT. PAT puts them in front by 7. The kickoff team on the field now as they get set to send this one away. And the deep kick will sail out the back of the end zone for a touchback. And Tennessee's offense back out on the field now. They have got to bounce back on this possession after throwing a pick 6 last time out here. And they picked up 4, so 2nd down and 6 coming up.
Well, another short gain for this offense on the ground, and you got to give a lot of credit to the defense. They have really negated that aspect of this offense the entire first half and really making them one-dimensional. And if that doesn't change, I don't know how they get back into this game.
Fires it to the wideout. He's got his man in the open field. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a first down. A new set of downs after that completion. From the shotgun, handoff inside. The sophomore with a strong tackle there. And the Volunteers will crank up the tempo. Scanning the field, it's Ayamaleva. Quarterback moving out of the pocket, trying to create. And he heads out of bounds after a nice pickup on the run.
I love that this guy's not willing to just give up on plays. You know, he's got enough athletic ability to give you some positive yards in the run game, and he's able to do that right here.
Important third down play coming up. Quarterback changing the play now at the line. On third and short, they'll try to throw for it here. And it's incomplete, but here comes the flag. So hold on, let's check that out. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. The Volunteers will send their punt team onto the field. And they'll kick it away here. And the coverage team makes the stop on this return. First down play call. How aggressive will it be? On the run, it's ETN. Eventually they tackle him, but what a spin move to earn him the first down.
Boy, great patience and acceleration to be able to pick up this first down by this back from Georgia. You think of Georgia backs, you think about Herschel Walker right away, right? Sonny Michel, Todd Gurley, Nick Chubb, Noshawn Marino. I mean, the list goes on and on of great Georgia backs.
Big guys up front lined up. It's first down. They'll try to run it with the option. He'll toss it to the back. He's found some room at the 45. Finally brought down, but the option produces a big gain that time. That's great execution.
How about setting the edge there on the right side of that offensive line? I wouldn't be surprised if they keep going back to the well, pounding it behind that right guard and right tackle and tight end, seeing what additional damage they can do.
Big chunk play. This offense operating at peak efficiency. Press coverage now from the secondary. Takes the snap and takes off on the run. He's taken down, but that's a nice gain. They'll spot the ball now at the 35.
At the 35-yard line. And that's good enough for a first down.
Georgia setting up for the 1st and 10 now. They're going to run the option. Pitch play to the back. Finding some room at the 25. Out of bounds after another huge chunk on the ground. What a job by this offensive line today.
Boy, I thought he might take that one all the way to the house. What a nice job by being able to find that lane in that defense. He picks up big yards, and the defense is fortunate to get him out of bounds there inside the 10-yard line.
Moving the receiver around pre-snap. That's a design quarterback keeper. And that run produces a decent gain. zone. Every yard tough to find. Here is a crucial play coming up. It's press coverage now from these DBs. Motion now from the tight end. And the quarterback tucks it and takes off as a design run. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. And the clock stops now for a 2-minute warning. A chance to strategize here before we reach halftime. Convert here on 3rd down in the red zone. This is a 4-point type of play, touchdown or field goal. Trying to create outside the pocket now. And he runs it into the end zone. Touchdown, Dogs. So still early, but this offense beginning to build momentum and build the lead now, Kirk.
As we've seen over the years, Chris, good teams know how to use the first quarter to establish the lead, the second quarter to increase the lead, and the final half just to hold on to it. They're following that blueprint perfectly, widening the distance between them and their opponent before we even get to the locker rooms.
PAT is good. They're pulling ahead now, 21-7. Here's the kickoff team now, set to boot this one away. Long kickoff, no chance for a return. It'll be a touchback. And the Volunteers' high-tempo offense is back out on the field. Not a whole lot of time remaining before halftime to cut into this lead. Looking to throw it on 1st down. Pressure is coming. He gains 9, so it's 2nd and 1. The ball is hustled to the line to run the hurry out. Looking to pass. It's Ayamaleva. Testing the defense with a throw downfield. Tried to go very deep there. Good effort. Now it's 3rd down.
Well, it's an incompletion here, but I bet this secondary is going to play a little bit deeper just to make sure they don't get hit on any deep throws later in this game.
After the incompletion, they'll come to the line with 3rd and 1. And it looks like the quarterback's going to run it. And he'll head out of bounds, but not before picking up enough for a 1st down. Fresh set of downs for the offense. 1st down. From the gun, he looks for an open man. Quarterback escapes the pocket. And he just throws that one away. Took a big shot, but avoids the sack.
Well, sometimes an answer for an offensive coordinator against a good pass rush is to move the launching point. Move the quarterback from one spot to another to affect the rhythm of the pass rush. That's not having any kind of impact at all on this defense. They're getting after this quarterback no matter where he is. They do a good job of it right here.
After the incompletion on 1st down, looking to throw it again. Just trying to get rid of it. It's incomplete. He took a hit as he threw the football, and it brings up a 3rd down.
One way to slow down a very gifted quarterback is to be able to get pressure on him. Right now, the defense coordinator is doing a great job of mixing up the looks, and the defense is winning the line of scrimmage, and I think it's really impacting this quarterback's rhythm.
Now the offense facing a 3rd and long from their own 41. Dropping back, looking to throw for the 1st down. He's escaping the pocket now. Breaks loose at the 45. He'll avoid the big hit with the slide. So it's a 1st down here. The clock is stopped temporarily, but they'll get to the line quickly. Scanning the field. It's Ayamaleva. He's running out of time here. And it's incomplete. Comes up a little short on that throw.
And this quarterback is a stud. I looked at him all week and thought he had a chance to light up the scoreboard. But if the defense can put that kind of pressure on him, that's how you slow him down today.
Incomplete. 2nd down coming up. On the ground, it's Lewis. And a decent gain there before the defense brings him down.
It's a good, solid gain. 5 or 6 yards. Love to see that from the running game.
Solid gain on the running play. 3rd down now. Quarterback drops back, probing the secondary. There's a shot toward the end zone. And that's incomplete. They weren't afraid to let it fly, but it brings up a 4th down. The Vols come to the line looking to crank up the tempo. The defense takes their 3rd and final timeout to make some adjustments at the sideline. They need 5 yards here on 4th down to keep the drive alive. Timeout is called to talk strategy late in this close game with halftime approaching. The Volunteers will come to the line on 4th down, hoping to keep this drive going. 4th down, looking to throw for it. Tries to get it to the running back. Caught on the outside. It's Selman. Ball carrier heads out of bounds, but the pickup is good enough to move the chains. 1st down. And the Vols will have 1st and 10 here. The offense with some pre-snap motion. Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. First down, looking to throw the football. And it's incomplete. The defender arrived the same time as the football, and now it's 2nd down.
Chris, I thought he had his hands on that football. I thought he was going to come down with it. But give the defense all the credit with a big hit to knock that ball loose.
That play makes it 2nd and 10. Back to throw. It's Ayamaleva. Defense is coming after him. They've got him. It's a sack for the defense. The clock is still running. Off to hurry up here, but it's a crucial 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd down.
Here's the snap. Offense looking to throw the ball. Running, and he's going to fling it deep, going for it all here. It's incomplete. A dangerous pass there, almost picked off in the end zone.
Hey, it's an incompletion, but it's a nice job by the quarterback. I know it didn't pan out, but the most important thing is he didn't turn the football over, and he didn't take a sack. It'll give your kicker a chance to put some points on the board if they opt for the field goal here on 4th down.
And he makes it. Wow, from 55 yards out.
Boy, this guy had plenty of leg here, too. Chris, you remember the days when a kick from 50-plus was a major accomplishment? Now these guys knock these out like they're almost automatic.
And here's the return from inside the 5. And he's tackled at the 21. That's where the drive will start. Looks like the final play of the half coming up. Has the 1st down and more. That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks. More than enough for a 1st down. Minutes going to wrap up the 1st half here. Let's kick it down to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. And the Volunteers will kick this away to start the 2nd half. Kickoff is fielded inside the 20. And they bring him down to the 32 after a solid return. And the Bulldogs offense is back out on the field. They'll run the option. He'll pitch it. They've got him down out near the 40.
I know this defense worked very hard at halftime to come up with answers on how to try to slow down this running back after the big first half, and he's already at it again.
Second down play coming up. Takes the snap and takes off on the run. Play moves the ball to about the 45. That's good for a first down.
Gain of 6. First down for the offense.
A running play gives the offense a fresh set of downs. Trying to find room. It's ETN. And that's a solid gain before the defense able to bring him down.
I think this defense keeps thinking about them throwing the football, and by doing that, they're opening up running lanes. Good positive yards there by the running back.
Second down after that run on the previous play. That's a design quarterback keeper. He'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. The Dogs pick up enough to get a first down there. A pop pass on the jet sweep. Just a small gain. Looking at 2nd and 9.
Boy, I'm a big fan of that jet sweep motion like that. It really forces the defense to stretch them out horizontally and can create some vertical seams for this offense. They got some positive yards. Didn't quite get the first down, but I'll tell you what they've done. Planted a seed on this defense, and they better defend this style of playing moving forward.
Second down after that previous play. From the shotgun, drops back looking for an open man. Pass incomplete under heavy pressure, just got it away.
Never underestimate a defensive lineman's ability to play the passing lanes. Smart defensive linemen keep an eye on the quarterback, and if they see the ball coming out, they're able to get those big, long arms up and try to get a piece of it.
And now the offense will call a timeout. Something the coach didn't like about this. Crucial play coming up. After the incompletion, they'll have to try to convert here on 3rd and 9. And from the shotgun, an inside handoff. They tackle him behind the line, a loss of 4.
Chris, as you know, the reason this team has such a nice lead today is the day that this guy has had running the football. But that time, finally, the defense comes up with an answer for him.
The Dogs will line up to boot it away. And he should be able to pin them back deep here with his first punt. And on fourth down, the punter sends it away. And the punt will land in the end zone for a touchback. And the Volunteers' powerful offense back out in the field. They were fortunate to get points on the last possession because of a long-range field goal. Quarterback pre-snap adjustments now for this defense. Looking to throw. It's Ayamaleva. And here comes a deep shot. Deep ball is caught for a huge gain here. Oh, and he's in the clear now. It's a foot race. They're not going to get him. He's in. Touchdown, Tennessee. So down by 5, they'll go for 2, trying to cut this to a field goal margin. Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. And the quarterback looking to make a play through the air. And it's incomplete and a very quick throw.
Defense not fooled at all there. Nice job of stepping up and stopping that two-point conversion.
Getting set to kick the ball off now. And that kick will just bound into the end zone for a touchback. Georgia offense is back out on the field. They had to punt the ball last time. Now they're looking to add points, build on this lead. Here comes a first down pass attempt. And he's looking to make a big play downfield. And the pass is dropped. Would have been a big gain, but he couldn't hold on. Second down play coming up for this offense. And he's back to throw again after that incompletion on first down. It's incomplete. That was caused by the defensive pressure. And now it brings up third down.
Man, you got to love this if you're defensive coordinator. It's all about affecting the quarterback and getting pressure on him. This time they got to him and forced that incompletion.
Tough situation for the offense. Third and long from their 25. Let's see if the defense brings some heat here. Dropping back. They're going to throw for the first down. And the pass is intercepted as he throws into double coverage that time. They bring him down after a short return, but the takeaway at the 26-yard line is huge.
That offensive coordinator is going to have some choice words for his quarterback over the phone on the sideline after that throw. You have to be more careful with the football.
Dropping back. It's Ayamaleva. Going for his running back. And it's incomplete. He just missed his target, overthrowing it.
You know, I like the quarterback's patience here, and instead of trying to force the issue and squeeze the ball into coverage, he just decides to just basically throw it away and live for the next down.
Second down, looking to throw it. Looking for his big tight end. Looks downfield and connects with a wide open wide receiver. Bring him down short of the goal line, but it's first and goal from the 2. So a positive play, Kirk, with the crossing route. This is the defensive communication the coaches were worried about in this game.
Yeah, it really is a challenge in this call. When the offense goes with that deep crosser, that defense has to do a good job of communicating, really keeping their head on a swivel and understand who's coming into their zone. That time they just lost the receiver and they gave up a big gain.
It's the wide receiver coming in motion now. Trying for the touchdown. They'll test the left side. Touchdown, Vols. And they will claim the second half lead. We had a short field. The offense did exactly what they're supposed to do. That would have been a big ask for the defense there.
Absolutely. But when you're given that kind of field position, anything less than a touchdown would be a disappointment. They did exactly what they needed to do by capitalizing on that short field. Hey, great job here by the defense on this conversion. Nice heads-up play to prevent the two-point try.
Now they get set to kick it away. And he'll bring it out from inside the 10. He's tackled at the 21. That's when the drive will start. And the Georgia offense is back out on the field. This offense trying to bounce back the last possession and then in a pick. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Hits the ball up as he's hit, but it's incomplete.
Well, it's pretty simple. The defensive line does a great job of getting after the quarterback and forcing him into that incompletion.
Offense getting set. It's second down. Receiver in motion now. The secondary backed up off the ball now. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2. Dogs come up to the line in the hurry-up. The offense will quickly spend a timeout here after the play.
Timeout, Georgia.
Well, a serious challenge for this offense. You don't want to be in third and long inside your own 20. How much of a risk will they take to try to pick up this first down? Hit as he releases it, and the pass ball is incomplete.
I like the call here. Third down and long, you know they're going to apply pressure. The screen game almost works, but you've got to complete the pass for your guy to have a chance to turn upfield. It's a missed opportunity there on third down and long.
And the Bulldogs will bring their punt team onto the field when he comes for his second punt of the game. With the return, it's Staley. And the returner brought down by the coverage team. And Tennessee's high-powered offense is back out on the field. They punched it in the last possession. Can they do it again, or will this defense make some adjustments to get a stop? Takes the handoff. It's Selden. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there. Well, they don't block the defensive end, who shows some quickness, Kirk, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented and shows you the physicality he has against the run as well.
Able to get the pass away, but took a hit that time.
Boy, this one's on the offensive line, Chris. They've got to do a better job of protecting the franchise quarterback. This guy's as good as there is in the country, and they're letting this pressure get to their quarterback. You either get the ball out faster, or the offensive line's got to do a better job of taking care of their guy.
Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. He's going to stretch the defense, taking a deep shot here.
This is really what separates a good running back from a great running back. Instead of just being a check down or a possibility involved in the screen game, this guy's actual wide receiver lined up in the backfield. That time you can see the versatility of what he brings to the table. He can come up with a big play.
From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Chris, I think we all kind of get caught up in third down. What's an offense doing on third down? But I think what's also important is how well you defend first down. If you can hold your opponents to a short gain or a tackle for a loss, you throw the offense out of whack, and their game plan gets much more challenging to try to come up with that first down.
To throw, it's Ayamaleva. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw that time. And now third down coming up.
Kind of a fine line here, Chris, for me when it comes to throwing a screen pass. You don't want to throw it too early, obviously, and the defense reacts quickly and can sniff it out. And you definitely don't want to throw it too late and potentially get sacked. You got to make sure it hits just right for this play to work.
Makes the throw across the middle of the field. Catch made, a lot of space now. And they finally stop him down at the 5. Solid gain on that catch and run.
The defense is spread all over the field, creating some one-on-one matchups, and the quarterback makes them pay for it.
We're set now for the 4th quarter. Who's going to make the crucial plays to take home this W? Here we go. An exciting start to the quarter as the offense sets up with a 1st and goal. They'll run it to the left. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there. The Volunteers come to the line in the hurry-up. The run to the left, trying to find pay dirt. And the freshman brings him down quickly.
Boy, Chris, the way this quarterback's been playing, I'm surprised they didn't throw the football here. I wouldn't be surprised now that they're facing 3rd down and goal. Put it in his hands and let him work his magic.
Third and goal, looking to throw for it. That one is incomplete. The defender was right there, and it brings up 4th down now.
Interesting call here, Chris, to throw the ball on 3rd and short. Unable to come up with a 1st down. Now here at 4th down, you got a big decision to make. Do you kick the field goal just to add to the lead, or maybe go for this here with a chance to drop the hammer?
The kick is good. He knocked it right down the middle.
And that one, my gosh, I mean, it's almost too easy. Nice kick.
Following the field goal, the kickoff team is out there now. Kick bounces out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. Offense is back out on the field. They're coming off a quick 3 and out, so looking to put something together on this drive with a little more urgency. Quick pass, here comes a jet sweep. A gain of 2 yards, now it's 2nd down and 8.
Man, that jet sweep action puts so much pressure on a defense. You get so locked in on the ball attacking you downhill. When offenses sprinkle this kind of offense in, it stretches this defense out wide and can create some vertical seams for big plays.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. And the quarterback tucks it and takes off as a design run. And they'll bring him down after just a short pickup.
Well, anytime you use your quarterback as a runner, the goal is obviously to hit some big plays. You've got to be careful of letting your quarterback take too many big hits. Not only can he get tired, he can also start to fumble the football.
So ball with the 30. This is a manageable 3rd down play for the offense. And it looks like the quarterback's going to run it. And he'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Down 1 possession in the 4th quarter, and the offense is going to try to convert here on 4th down. Quarterback looking to connect with the receiver here. He's got it, and that is enough for a first down. And a big gain before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs.
Just great execution here on this fourth down to keep this drive alive. And what I love is the accuracy from the quarterback and a good job by the receiver knowing where that route needed to be able to catch the ball and pick up the first down.
Georgia getting set with a 1st and 10 now. Defensive backs up with the line, showing press. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
This guy has been dominant all afternoon long, but that time, the defense has got to be asking themselves, where has that been? They finally get to him behind the line.
Here's the 2nd down play. Using his legs, it's ETN. And they'll stop him after a fairly minimal pickup.
The defensive coordinator this week all week telling us about gap integrity, not giving this running back any creases at all. Really sound defense on that play.
Challenging play for the offense. They face 3rd and long here from their own 43. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. Defense stops him short of the marker, so now it's 4th down. The Bulldogs looking to use the up-tempo offense here. The offense spends their final timeout of the half here and talks strategy. Here we go. Down 1 score. They're going to go for it on 4th down. Here's the snap. Looking to throw here. He finds the running back for a 4th down catch. They get him at the 42. Good enough for a first down.
And that's exactly what I'm talking about. This quarterback with a game on the line makes a play to keep this drive alive and keep their hopes alive.
This Georgia offense is moving quickly down the field. The pre-snap motion from the offense. Pop pass on the jet sweep. There's a loss after the completion. That's a good play by the defense.
Well, that's one of those plays that works better against certain defensive looks, but not every defense is the same. They were all over that one. Let's see if they continue to attack to the outside on the perimeter to set something up downfield.
Pitches to the back. He's swarmed by the defense. The snap and takes off on the run. Brought down to the 27. It's a first down. This offense really threatening now.
Picks up 6. Good enough for a first down.
And the long drive continues. The offense pushing the ball down the field. They'll try the ground game here with the running back. No huddle now for the offense. We reached the 2-minute warning now. Can this offense come away with a late comeback victory? Defensive fans getting frustrated. Offense continues to march. Looking to pass here on second down. Quarterback leaves the pocket on the move now. Oh, the pass is picked off. And he's got some open field ahead. At the 30. Past the 20. Now look at the return after the interception. Sets the offense up in good shape.
Wow, what a play by this defense to come up with the interception. And a big return. They almost take it to the house, but you got to give the quarterback some credit. Yeah, he threw a pick, but he didn't give up on the play and hang his head. Instead, he makes the tackle to prevent the defense from scoring.
Well, let's be honest, all wins are not equal. You go in there and hammer your rival and get bragging rights. That's sweet, man.
Yeah, this one is a